Hi, I'm SM Budding. I go by the name of Frankie because you can't screw that up. I am here to discuss The Hands of Tarot. I'm very excited. It's a fantastic book, and I had so much fun writing it. I really hope that you have as much fun reading it as I did writing it. I am going to talk to you today about world building. World building can be very overwhelming. You know, you're creating this world and then you have to know it intimately enough that when you're writing scenes, this the the world is just in the background. It just is. You know, it's not angels. It's just there and it just works, and the reader is able to understand what's going on without having to be overwhelmed with a lot of details. So I decided that I was just going to build solar systems. So let's just take a look at the solar system. It's right here. I love this. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can do this. Yay! How about that? That sun right there is Kala. Now, we have two solar systems here, obviously, that are circling very close to one another. Because they are so close, I'm calling it one, even though technically there are two. And there have been some collisions here, and that's the reason why there are so many asteroids. I might want to actually stand up here. We've got our collision belt here. This one over here is saying, so you're gonna, have scenes where Kala is high in the sky and saying is low in the sky. This is what we're talking about. Saying has a cooler blue light, but it's ridiculously hot. So even though it's further away from our little moon, we can still feel the heat of it. Anyway, here's Kala. This is our solar system. Here is Kelmar. Kelmar is the planet that our moon revolves around. Kelmar is not in our sky all the time. However, it is in our sky quite often. This little planet is called Ilana. Once I decided that I needed to write a book or several books, because you can't just make a world like this and say, oh, I'm going to write one book. No. You write, you make a planet like this, you make a solar system like this, and you write several books. Otherwise, you just have too much time on your hands. Once I sat down and started writing this book, I decided that I really wasn't understanding fully what this solar system was like. But moreover, how it affected the people on the planet that I picked. So I had to build it so that I could play around with it. And once I started playing around with it, I realized that we don't have, a year where our planet goes around our sun. No, we have a year where our moon revolves around the planet. And we have turns where our planet goes around our sun, and then we have seasons where our suns are going around each other. It's very involved, and I did try to keep a lot of those details out because just because I'm an uber geek doesn't mean that everybody else is. So I did not devote pages upon pages upon pages defining the sky. I love the sky. It's such a gorgeous, gorgeous sky. But I also didn't devote a lot of time into explaining to the reader, 7 days ago, the sun Kala spun around the sun saying, and there was winter. I just didn't think that would entertain a lot of the readers. Why? Because plot entertains readers. Character arcs entertain readers. The planet itself, or the moon itself, it's just the setting. It's just where everything takes place. So I had to build this so that I could really see how the people are affected. And it was a really good thing because I didn't fully get that winter was 3 to 5 years long. Can you imagine that? It's like an ice age. Basically, we have an ice age every turn. So you can't just build a city on the land, and have skyscrapers reaching up into the sky, because how does that city survive the winter? So I really had to sit back and reassess everything. Also, what are the animals like? I didn't try to come up with crazy names for all of my creatures so that you could go, A, B, C, D, E, F, G was a what again? I have no idea what it is you're even explaining here. Trying to keep all that straight is ridiculous. So I took, the animal that it was closest to, like the Giraffacus. It's an amphibious giraffe. You'll just have to read it. You'll just have to read it. See if you see it. I had a lot of fun with it. Or the sphincter bug. I said to myself, now self, you are going to have a bug whose head is filled with hot air and explosive gas. What are you going to call it? A butt bug? Oh, what's a cooler way to say butt bug? Sphincter. So that's the reason why I have sphincter bugs. So anyway, I hope that you enjoy what I did, and I hope that it doesn't take too much away from the actual story, because the story is a really good story, and I really enjoy it, and the characters are amazing, and I really think that if you buy the book or borrow the book or get the book someplace, and you actually sit down and read it, that you will enjoy it. So anyway, here's me saying goodbye, and I hope you have a fantastic day, and tell me what you think of the book.